Alright, so hi guys. Now in this video, what I want to do is I want to go over a very, very difficult problem that a lot of students have trouble doing. Now this is the hardest type of problem. The topic is subtracting rational expressions, and this is the hardest type of problem, at least, from what I've seen, when it involves subtracting two rational expressions. The reason why this is so difficult is because we need to understand how to factor, and we need to be careful with how we do the problem algebraically. Be careful with your algebra. It is a lot of algebra. So I do want to make a disclaimer. I'm not really going to go over the how to factor the quadratics on here. So if y'all do have questions over that, I do have videos on my algebra playlist. I will put a link to my algebra playlist down below, so if y'all can go ahead and look at that and see the different problems that I have on actually factoring quadratics. So I do want to make sure that that's clear. I'm not going to be showing how to factor, because I don't want to make the video way too long, because this is a very long problem. Okay, so we have x plus 3 over x squared minus 6x plus 8 minus x minus 5 over x squared plus 4x minus 32. So let's just rewrite it here. So over x squared minus 6x plus 8, and then minus x plus 5, minus 5, excuse me, over x squared minus plus 4x minus 32. Now, the very first thing that I want to emphasize, we are going to factor this one as well as this one. And like I said, I'm not really going to go so much into it. This one is going to factor as x minus 4 times x minus 2. And like I said, I don't want to make this about factoring. I have separate videos for that. And then it's x minus 5 over, and then x squared plus 4x minus 32. I believe that is x plus 8 times x minus 4. So we can clearly see there's something that both of these have in common. So x plus 8 times x minus 4, and let me just highlight that. Now let me go ahead and rewrite this problem off camera, so give me a second, guys. Alright, so the one thing that I want to emphasize, guys, is that we can get out an x minus 4. So we can factor that out, but it's going to be 1 over. So I just want to show y'all why really quick. When I talk about 1 over 2 times 3 plus 1 over 2 times 5, for example, I know that there's a 1/2 going on both of these, okay? So that's 1/2 times 1/3 plus 1/5. I just want to make that very clear, and I hope that makes somewhat a little bit of sense, because if you think about it, this is x plus 3 times 1, and what I can do, and this is also x minus 5 times 1, and what I can do is I can grab the 1 over the x minus 4, because there's an invisible 1 there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor that out. I know that most people don't do it this way, but this is the best way for me to explain it, because the way that others explain it, I feel like it's kind of confusing, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out, so 1 over x minus 4, and I'm going to just factor that out and multiply it by the x plus 3 over x minus 2 and then minus, and then x minus 5, and actually let me separate it a little more. Minus, and there's a reason why I'm separating it out, guys. Over x plus 8. Now, here's the thing. Because we don't really know numerically, right, what number can be the common, or what expression can be the common denominator, what I can do here, and actually let me put this bracket here, is actually grab. So you can either do the butterfly method. If you do not know the butterfly method, guys, you can always just multiply these two bottom expressions. So our common denominator, I just want to make very clear, I'm going to keep the 1 over x minus 4 here, but the common denominator has to be x minus 2 times x plus 8, because there is no other way. There's no other common denominator that we can get. I mean, how am I going to go from x minus 2 to x plus 8 by multiplying or dividing? That's not possible, right? So what I can do here is I can go ahead and multiply both of these. So to get from x minus 2 to this, right, I'm going to have to multiply the top and the bottom by x plus 8, excuse me. So I can do that. And then to get from x plus 8 to x minus 2 times x plus 8, I can multiply by x minus 2 on top and bottom. So as you can see, we have a denominator of this, because like I said, we cannot have, there's no other denominator that's possible here. The reason for that is because of the rule a over b plus or minus c over d equals ad minus plus or minus bc over bd. You see how the b and d can multiply together on the bottom. Same thing here. X minus 2 times x plus 8 are gonna go at the bottom. I know it's a lot of explanation, guys, but I really want to make sure, because this is very difficult to understand. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and do, finish this off. So we have x plus 3 times x plus 8. Now here's the thing with the minus, okay, guys? The subtraction symbol is going to distribute, because in reality, this expression is 1 on its own. And let me actually put parentheses instead. Okay. It's an expression on its own, because the minus is being distributed to the entire expression on the top. So it's going to go minus the quantity x minus 5 times x plus 2. Okay. Now, we want to do FOIL method. And like I said, if y'all don't know FOIL method, I can make a video on that. Just how to multiply using FOIL method, multiply two binomials. I don't know if I have a video on that, but I can make one. So then we have 1 over x minus 4 times the quantity, and we're going to do FOIL, so x squared plus 8x plus 3x plus 24, and then we're going to put that in one expression, and I'm going to simplify it in a minute, and then I'm going to put minus, and then I'm going to put bracket, and I'm going to do x squared plus 2x minus 5x minus 10. Okay. Now here, and then we're just gonna put it all over x minus 2 times x plus 8. Okay. So then this is what we end up having. And now we can combine the like terms. We have 1 over x minus 4, so the 1 over x minus 4 will stay outside for now. Okay, we'll distribute it at the very, very end of this problem. So we have, and notice that the 8x and the 3x can add, so x squared plus 11x plus 24 minus, and it's going to go parentheses, now the 2x minus the 5x, that is negative 3x, so x squared minus 3x minus 10, and then all over x minus 2 times x plus 8. I believe that's what it would be, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be minus 2. I'm so sorry about that. So that changes. This is going to go minus 2x minus 5x. I'm so sorry about that, guys. So really, it's going to be minus 7x. Okay. So I do apologize for that typo. It's a good thing I looked at my notes. Oh, and then it's supposed to be plus 10, not minus 10. So plus 10 over here. Plus 10. So x squared minus 7x plus 10 for this part. I do apologize, guys. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 1 over, and it's going to go x minus 4, and it's going to be times the quantity, and now we're going to have x squared plus 11x plus 24, and we're going to distribute that negative, so that negative is going to go here. So it's going to go minus x squared. So you see minus x squared plus 7x, and then minus 10. Okay, all over the quantity x minus 2 times x minus 8. I'm sorry, times x plus 8, excuse me. Okay. Now, now here we end up having to go ahead and so as you can see, the x squareds are going to cancel out. So you cancel those out, and then we have 11x plus 7x, right? And that's going to be 18x. So we have, and the 1 over x minus 4, like I said, it's going to stay outside for now. We're almost done. So it's going to go 18x, right? And then we have a 24 and a negative 10. That's going to be plus 14. So we can clearly see that that is what that part is. And now we're just going to put it over x minus 2 times x plus 8. One thing I want to say about this one, guys, is that nothing's going to cancel out here anymore. So really, if I'm going to multiply this to this, right, really the denominators are going to multiply to the denominator over here. Because, well, yeah. So it's going to go 18x plus 14 over the quantity x minus 4 times x minus 2 times x plus 8. Do not expand this out, guys. It's okay to leave it this way. Now, you can factor the top if you want. I don't think it's necessary, but you can do that. So if you want to factor the top, this will be this, you know, if your teacher tells you to do that, go ahead. And it's going to be 2 times 9x plus 7, because we can factor out a 2 and then put it over the quantity x minus 4 times x minus 2 times x plus 8. And actually, it doesn't matter what order you go in, as long as for the bottom, it doesn't matter if you do x plus 8 first times x minus 2, it doesn't matter how you put it, but this would be a final answer, the final answer to this problem, or it can be also this if you want. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Like I said, this problem is extremely lengthy and it's really hard. So this is one of the hardest rational expressions, or the hardest problem of subtracting rational expressions. And so if anybody does have any questions over this, please let me know. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. And please like, comment, and or subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.